Welcome back to Resin-ating through Art. Snowflakes are the definition of unique. Today I'll guide you through pouring an iridescent set of snowflakes with a pigment migration, and that's where the uniqueness comes in. You'll need the Let's Resin Snowflake Ornament mold set and 2 different mica powders, a color and a coordinating iridescent. In my case, it's Fire Brick Red and Iridescent Red. 4 of the 6 molds are full 3D. These include a little peg in the silicone mold. There are 2 of these per mold. Remove 1 from the silicone and insert it into the hole. Make sure to line it up with the divot inside. This will create the hole for hanging in your finished piece. Make sure to do this for each of the 4 full 3D molds before starting. If you happen to lose these pegs, you can always drill holes afterward. Mix 5 ounces of epoxy resin total and separate roughly 1 ounce. This gives you a touch more than you need to be safe. Add a small amount of your deeper color mica powder to the 1 ounce. Then a small amount of your coordinating iridescent mica powder to the 4 ounce mixture. This will be your push. Mix both thoroughly. When you think it's done, mix some more. You want to make sure that there are no clumps remaining to fall out into the front of your ornaments. Once fully mixed, they should look uniform, and the iridescent should give a faint color shimmer. This mold is one of the trickier ones. Pour some of the color into the center and let it flow into the shorter points. Then take something like a silicone tool and work it into the points, teasing out the bubbles. If these are left, it can distort the tips. Take your time in this step to be sure. Let that one sit and slowly add touches of color to the centers of each mold. Go slow, and remember it's easier to add more than to take it out. Some will take more of the color than others. When you reach this one, put the color into the external diamonds. If you put it in the center of this one, the color tends to dominate too much, and you'll lose the gradient effect. Once the color is distributed and you've checked for tip bubbles, it's time to push. Over the center of each mold, pour the iridescent in slowly with a relatively high position to force the color towards the edges. Take your time and don't overpour the mold bases. One area that needs attention is the top loops of the two flat ornaments. Sometimes a bubble can get trapped in the thin rim. Check to make sure it's all the way through, filling the troughs. Then, you can leave them to cure on your tabletop, or place in a pressure pot 40 psi for the full duration of the cure. Pressure potting helps to remove unsightly bubbles from your work. Once done, drain the pressure and pull from the pot. Demolding the flat ones is as simple as lifting them out and rocking the top hanger back and forth a couple of times to tease loose. Neat, huh? This one is trickier. First, pull out the silicone plug and set it aside. The silicone is stretchy. Gently tug it away from one of the longer tips. Then gradually work around each of the tips until it comes fully free. Then you can see how your pigments migrated. Stunning. The big one is tight between the arms, but just pull the silicone plug and set it aside. Then try and push back the crossover between the arms. Once that is loose, you can start to slide them off one by one all the way around. Pretty sweet. This one is easy by comparison. Just a short bit of sliding the ends over. And it comes free. Similar to the largest one, this is also a touch tight, but the same trick works here. Loosen between the lobes and it starts to come free bit by bit. Ta-da! Now check those sparkly middles. In the right light, the iridescent really shines. But now we need hangers. A narrow tool, like a bamboo skewer, works great here. Lay your decorative twine over the hole and use the tip to work it through. Grab it on the other side and pull gently. Tie a simple knot. And there you go. The wider hole needs no tools, just a simple thread, and tie. Don't these look cool? And of course you can do these in any colors you like. Red, blue, green, gold, purple, whatever color your special someone cherishes. So this year, dazzle the tree with something truly unique. For even when repoured, these never migrate the same way twice. If you make some of your own, let me know. I'd love to see them. Happy crafting from Foxy's Art Box.